أيها الأخوة المشاهدون، أسعد الله أوقاتكم بكل خير. في هذه اللحظات ننتقل معكم إلى نادي سباق الفروسية لننقل لكم مباشرة تشريف حضرة صاحب السمو الشيخ تميم بن حمد الثاني أمير البلاد المفدى لمهرجان سباق الخيل على جائزة وسيف سموه.
Your Highness, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It gives us great pleasure now to present the two feature races at the conclusion of His Highness the Emir's Sword Festival here at Al Rayyan in 2017. And the first of those two feature races is the Emir's Trophy. It's worth $1 million with a first prize of over $500,000. It has drawn participation from 6 different nations and brings together a truly representative international field. We've got great pleasure to present the runners and riders to you now here on the turf. And we start with number 1, who is Arab Spring, trained by Sir Michael Stout in the United Kingdom in the colours of Ballymacole Stud. We welcome them to Doha. Frankie Dettori will take them out. Number 2 is Chopin, formerly trained in Germany, now trained in Bahrain by Abdullah Kuwaiti, has made a real impact. Number 3 is Duke of Dundee, locally trained by Alban de Meules. Khan Farms colours are sported by Christian de Muro. Number 4 is Fort Mobile. Ahmed Kobesi is the trainer. Number 5 in the Julian Smart Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Thani colours is Fundamental, an ex-American import from the Chad Brown stable. Number 6 is Gabriel, the most experienced horse in the race. He's having his 60th start today. He comes from Great Britain, from the Yorkshire-based yard of Richard Fahy. He'll be ridden by Paul Hannigan. Number 7 is Migwa for Alban de Meules and Khan Farms. And number 8, Gina, is Ningara for Mohammed Jassim Ghazali and Injar Stud.
Indeed, one of the local trained runners who will be ridden by Pier Antonio Convertino. Horse number 9 hails from France, from the Nicolas Clement yard, Now We Can, who'll be ridden by Stéphane Pasquier. Horse number 10 is Pomfey, trained locally here by Debbie Mountain, and it's Alan Munro who will be the man in the saddle. We move on to horse number 11 and a hugely exciting runner, a first US runner here in Qatar. This is Royal Albert Hall for dual Kentucky winning Derby winning trainer Doug O'Neill. Alan Garcia comes over for the mount, and we're delighted to welcome our US connections here to Doha. Number 12, this horse needs no introduction. Last year's winner, the Blue Eye for Jassim Ghazali and Harry Bentley, Qatar's leading jockey and trainer. Number 13 is Vitally Important for Majed Seferdine and Darren Williams. Number 14 is Dubawi Flame for Hadi Al Ramzani and Gerald Avranches. And we're also delighted to welcome a horse from Germany, successful here in the December meeting, Nur Al Hawa for Andreas Fuller of Germany, will be ridden by Adri de Vries, a former champion jockey here in Qatar. Making up the field of 16, another winner here at the December meeting, the filly for Ibrahim Al-Malki and Eduardo Pedrosa. The final runner of our 16 song, it's Emir's Trophy Field, is number 16, Mango Tango.
So they are racing for $1 million, these 16 horses, and they are in the paddock now, in front of you, and the jockeys are ready to mount. This race bringing together last year's emphatic winner, the Blue Eye, taking on the winner of the Qatar Derby, Nur Al Hawa, the winner of the Qatar Oaks, Mango Tango, and a selection of horses from around the globe. Royal Albert Hall from the United States, Arab Spring and Gabriel from the United Kingdom, and a strong local contingent making up the field of 16. Gina, it looks set to be a cracking running, certainly the best ever running in terms of quality of His Highness the Emir's trophy for $1 million.
Very much so, and Nick, that very much bears testament to the excellent job they've done here at the Qatar Racing and Equestrian Club at attracting that international interest, a first US runner, and this festival really stamping itself of great importance and stature on the global stage.
So the bell has gone. The jockeys have been asked to mount. We will be a few moments past post time. And the connections now in the paddock and jockeys up. You can see Frankie Dettori on number 1, Arab Spring, one of the world's best known riders, on a 7-year-old for Sir Michael Stout, a trainer of international repute who's enjoyed success on every racing continent and every jurisdiction. This, however, his first runner here in Qatar. He's been a great flag bearer for the stable through his 5 seasons of racing.
So the runners now coming out onto the course for the 2017 running of His Highness the Emir's Trophy. So the runners are now out on the course for the 2017 running of His Highness the Emir's Trophy, Group 1, presented by Longines. And the runners making their way down towards the start. The grey Pomfret, second in the 2015 running of this race, is followed by Royal Albert Hall, representing dual Kentucky Derby winning trainer Doug O'Neill, Alan Garcia in the turquoise. Then the reigning champion, the 12 times winner, the Blue Eye, and Harry Bentley. The orange silks of Vitally Important and Darren Williams, followed by the white with maroon stars of Jubawi Flame and Gerald Avranches. Very keen on the way down to the start, the winner of the Qatar Derby here in December, Noor Al Hawa, trained in Germany by Andres Voller and ridden by Adré de Vries. And the one who's already across at the starting point, she was taken to the start a long way ahead of the others, and indeed will be shortly united with her rider, who's walking down to the start, Eddie Pedrosa, the filly Mango Tango, who won, of course, the Qatar Oaks here at the end of last year. The course for the 1.5 mile or 2,400 metre His Highness the Emir's Trophy sees them start on the 1.5 mile chute, which is towards the far right-hand side of the race course. They race onto the main course at the end of the first 100 metres or so, and then it's still quite a long sweeping turn into the home straight. They come up past us, which they will do at the end of the first 600 metres or so, and then have a full complete circuit of the course ahead of them for the $1 million US His Highness the Emir's Trophy Group 1. And the runners now beginning to arrive down at the starting point.
Presentation to our best turned out horse for this, the first of our $1 million races, the Emir's Trophy. And we're delighted to have a best turned out prize of $1,500 US. Our thanks to Adrian Beaumont from the International Racing Bureau, who makes the presentation to our best turned out, number 1 Arab Spring. And our congratulations to Ewelina Galeka, who looks after the winner of this prize.
Thanks, Gina. We do have one overweight, which we should announce just before we run this race. The 7-horse Migwa, a half a kilo over, half over for number 7 Migwa. The runners now have arrived down at the starting point. Duke of Dundee just about to go through the shot, ridden by Christian De Muro in the first colours of Amcan. Mango Tango, who was led down to the starting point. Former British champion jockey Paul Hannigan in the colours of Dr. Marwan Kukash on Gabriel, and then the white and maroon of Noor Al Hawa, the winner of the Qatar Derby at the end of last year with Adre de Vries. Now all the runners are at the starting point. They're at the post. Loading the starting stalls. Moving into the stalls then for His Highness the Emir's Trophy, Grade 1. And the first one to go in is Duke of Dundee.
The maroon jockey, Magwar, our horse number 3, Duke of Dundee, for Alban and Christian Timoro. All the best for all the jockeys. The yellow jockey, Bomfrey, horse number 10.
Well in advance here for the Emir's Trophy, and unquestionably one of the best thoroughbred races to be held here.
2017. All of them loading in the starting gate for the big race of this evening. The blue and white jockey for Shail Al-Kawari, اللي هو the blue eye, the best thoroughbred in Qatar, and the grey jockey, horse number 6, Jibrail, dark angle, Paul Hannigan on board, and Noor Al-Hawa, the maroon and white, and the maroon Q, the winner of the Derby, horse number 15 by McPhee for Al Wasmiya stud, Adri de Vries on board, and the grey jockey again, Paul Hannigan, loading the starting gate for the Group 1, Longines, horse number 12, the Blue Eye by Dubawi, Harry Bentley on board, Noor Al-Hawa, the chestnut colt, the Derby winner, and horse number 2, Shoben, Arab Spring in the starting gate already. Horse number 1, ridden by Frankie Dettori, 112 the rating. All the best for all the jockeys waiting for the start, and the Amir Cup ready to run. And they're off and racing. أيها المتابعون الكرام، أيها السيدات والسادة، انطلقت كأس الأمير المفدى لموسم 2017 على الأراضي العشبية هنا بالريان بارك. انطلاق موفق للجميع. نشاهد البلو جوكي في المركز الأول وذا جراي هورس فانتمانتل لسمو الشيخ محمد بن خليفة الثاني مع ريتشارد مولن فرانك. ذا وايت اند بلاك جوكي من الفار سايد. انطلاقة أحمد وبيسي مع الجواد رقم 4 فورت مو موفل انطلق مع فالح البوغنيم الخيال القطري يسير إلى المركز الثالث. نعود ونتراجع إلى المركز الثالث عرب سبرينج مع فرانكي ديتوري القادم من الخارج رقم 1 على المركز الثالث، يتقدم إلى المركز الثاني، بينما هنالك مانجو تانجو على المركز الرابع، بينما المركز الخامس تواجد في المركز الخامس بوم في سلالة قوية وضاربة إلى مونرو، انطلاق قوي فعلا. تدريب دبي ماونتن ذا جراي هورس with the yellow jockey from the far side. شوف التقدم من قبل جواد شوبن على المركز السادس، يتدخل مع البرتو سنة هورس نمبر 2 ذا بلو اند وايت جوكي، ينطلق إلى الصدارة هذا الشوط، بينما يتراجع في المركز الثاني هورس نمبر 4 فورت موفل، انطلاقة موفقة لفالح البوغنيم، بينما ذا بلو اي المرشح القطري في معمعة الجياد متأخر جدا بفارق بعيد عن باقي الجياد المشاركة. نعود إلى الصدارة لوايت اند بلو جوكي سانا البرتو مع شوبن، انطلاق فارق عن بطول أو 3 لينكس كلير ان فرونت الهورس نمبر 2، انطلاقة موفقة في كأس سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى. إن المركز الثاني ذا وايت اند بلاك فورت موفل ينطلق على المركز الثاني، التقدم على المركز الثالث الهورس نمبر 1 عرب سبرينج، يتقدم إلى المركز الثالث، بينما تأخر لذا بلو اي القطري مع المرعب. أيها المتابعون الكرام انطلاق موفق، شوف معي رقم 2 شوبن على المركز الأول في كأس الأمير المفدى 300 متر ليفت تو جو، انطلاق موفق لشوبن، انطلاق موفق بفارق بعيد 5 لينك كلير ان فرونت شوبن. أيها المتابعون الكرام إلى كأس الأمير المفدى 100 متر ليفت تو جو، فعلا هورس نمبر 2 هي وون ذا أمير كاب، فعلا في سباق قوي جدا للخيل المهجنة الأصيلة ثوربريد. هورس نمبر 2 هي وون ذا أمير كاب في سباق قوي جدا جدا جدا. شوبن سباق ريدن باي سان البرتو، عبد الله كويتي وماهر ابراهيم لطف الله. كأس الأمير المفدى أيها المتابعون الكرام يغادر الحدود في سباق جميل ورائع حقيقة. الأشقاء يظفرون بكأس الأمير المفدى. هورس نمبر 2 انطلاق موفق الحقيقة وجميل ورائع جدا. شوف الفارق البعيد عن المشاركين، فارق بعيد جدا. So 4 lengths I believe clear the winner and official result. An official result, we are waiting for the official result from the stewards and from the judges. So the winner and an official result, horse number 2 Chopin with San Alberto.
The strongest race ever run for thoroughbreds in Qatar has turned into a procession. And the horse that has won is Chopin. Chopin, a horse who ran in the English Derby as a 3-year-old, now trained in Bahrain by Abdullah Kuwaiti, owned by Maher Ibrahim Lutfala. Scenes of jubilation here in the winners' enclosure. Congratulations to Bahrain, one of their most significant triumphs on the international stage. And Alberto Sana sent this horse into a lead, and no horse ever looked like catching him. They were celebrating fully at the furlong pole, at the 200-meter pole. The Emir's Trophy, Group 1, presented by Longines, has gone the way of Chopin for Bahrain. Congratulations to Alberto Sana, to Abdullah Kuwaiti, to Maher Ibrahim Lutfala, the breeders Gestut Graditz, a German bred son of Santiago, and right back to form in Bahrain this season. Spellbinding performance from this horse, who at the age of 7 has found remarkable improvement for his new connections. He is a great credit to them and to Bahrain. Chopin is the winner of the $1 million Emir's Trophy. And that will be an image that will live long in the minds of all connected with Chopin. And Gina is now heading towards the winning connections. Rider Alberto Sanna punches the air with delight. He's just dismounted. I'll get a word with the winning rider here. Alberto receiving congratulations all round. Congratulations, quite an emotional Alberto Sanna. Wow, he was good today. Just how good, just how good.
He's very good horse, and I love him. I rode him always in Bahrain, and he's very genuine. This week I went every day to ride him out, and the first 2 days he was a little bit scaring and sweating. Today he did. And my team was confident to win this race. Me, I know that I'm very surprised, but I love him and he deserved that.
European visitors will remember the horse in Germany, and he came to England to race in the Derby 4 years ago. He's really back on form now. He's a huge credit to the trainer.
He's incredible, and the trainer did a very, very nice job, because this horse is not easy to train, and now he's back in form. He's top one.
And you were always happy to make the running, allow him to just bowl along, use that big stride?
No, the order was to sit on the back, but I love him and I know him. I rode him every time, so I feel him, the pace was okay. He was a little bit keen. I said, okay, we'll let him go, and we did.
You rode him with huge confidence. Where does this rate in your career as a whole? Is this the high point of your career?
Sure. I won with another horse, the Guinness in Italy, but this is the top one. He have a machine. He knows where is the racing post, and it's lovely horse.
There you have it, a machine. Alberto, many congratulations. A wonderful performance.
Thank you so much.
Alberto Sanna, the winning rider on Chopin. Gina.
And Abdullah Kuwaiti, the winning trainer, joins me now as well. You've just received your congratulations from Frankie Dettori. Has it sunk in yet? What a success.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How impressed were you with that victory? Is it something you were expecting? He's been in good form, but did you think he would win that easily?
No, that is I think, but he won big cup in our group one, our country. He came here, I have chance, but not easy like this one.
And what did the jockey say when he came off the race?
Jockey, don't believe.
Never believe.
Not believe you well.
Just tell us a little bit about how you came about this horse. You obviously had some very high-class form in Europe. Where did you find him?
I buy him from Newmarket, 9,000 pounds. Yeah, I take him our country, I see him a very good horse.
Very shrewd purchase.
Group one, my country. I'm here for her.
3 Group 1s in Bahrain, and now the $1 million Emir's Trophy. Congratulations, what a great buy.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Congratulations to Abdullah Kuwaiti. The winning owner is Maher Ibrahim Lutfallah, who we spoke to at the draw. If you were with us and watching on Wednesday evening, many congratulations. You were confident then, and we've just seen why. Wow, that was good.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Just tell us a little bit about your involvement in racehorse ownership in Bahrain, and how significant it is for Bahrain to come and win this $1 million race.
It's very happy. I think all Bahrain are happy about it.
Is this the best horse you've owned, Chopin?
This is the first horse in racing.
No way.
Yeah.
What a start. What an explosive start. And your jockey was just saying he loves the horse so much he was quite happy to ride him with loads of confidence.
Yes, we both love him. Everybody loves this horse in Bahrain, you know, and the jockey understands the horse a lot. There's great communication between both of them. And he's my favorite jockey. I won't let anybody ride him.
I bet he is. Just tell us, your first ever horse, how did you get into the game?
You know, my trainer asked me to buy a horse because I always go to the racetrack. And I told him I had a bad luck. I had horses in the 80s, but I had a bad luck. So I went with them to buy a syndicate horse with them. We bought one and I saw Chopin and I said, I'm buying this one.
Well, your luck has surely changed. Many, many congratulations. Enjoy the day.
Thanks a lot.
The winning owner of Chopin, devastating winner of His Highness the Emir's Trophy. A wonderful triumph for Bahrain, and the presentation for His Highness the Emir's Trophy will be made after our final and most important race, His Highness the Emir's Sword, which comes up very shortly.
As they go into the first of 3 turns, and it is Fundamental who's got the lead over last year's third, Fort Moville, who's racing in second position. The filly Mango Tango and Eddie Pedrosa in third and taking a keen hold. In fourth is Noor Al Hawa, who's on the inside of Arab Spring. On that one's outside is Ningara, and then on the outside races Dubawi Flame. Out the back of the field in the early stages is Duke of Dundee. He is last but one, and the American Raider Royal Albert Hall is absolute last in the hands of Alan Garcia as they go into the turn. A new leader, and it's Fort Moville who's now come through to take the lead, and he goes on now by 2 lengths. To Fundamental racing in second, and Arab Spring is in third. Pompey, the yellow colours, around the outside in fourth. Chopin is making a move, but he's brutally wide out on the track, followed then by Mango Tango and Ningara, who's already coming under a ride. Noor Al Hawa then is on the inside. Migwar is next, then Dubawi Flame as they head down the back. Towards the inside is Vitally Important. He's now racing alongside the Blue Eye, who's certainly got more in front than behind, and Royal Albert Hall is still last, and last but one is Duke of Dundee. They've got less than 1,000 metres to go in the Emir's Trophy, and it is Chopin who's out in front for Bahrain, and he's clear now by 4 lengths. In second place is Fort Moville, in third is Arab Spring, and then in fourth position is Pompey. Fundamental is racing next, followed by the filly Mango Tango, and they're on the turn back towards home as they go now towards the final 600 metres, and Chopin still has the lead, and he's gone clear now by the best part of 6 lengths, and Frankie Dettori gets lower in the saddle on Arab Spring. He's now going to try and take second around the outside of Fort Moville, and then Pompey, who is running huge as they make the turn in. Less than 300 to go in the Emir's Trophy, and Chopin has tried to steal it on the front end. He still leads by 5. Now in second place, Noor Al Hawa begins to charge, but he's running out of time. They've only got another 100 metres to go. Chopin is out in front, and he's not for catching today. Bahrain are going to take the Emir's Trophy. It is Chopin who wins.
traffic legal of 7 for the final pony race of the festival. Is Harold Garcia crosses in now to join the others. Watch out for towards the near side, the chestnut pony ridden by Anna Dubai. They're racing over 200 metres. Give them a cheer as they come up the front. They're off and running for the riders of the future race. And it is our Peter and Sam riding front as they come down inside the final 50 metres. Now it is Harold who will run in.
Well, we have been treated to some magnificent finishes over the 3 days of the Emir Sword Festival, and the stars of the future race did not disappoint. It's 200 metres on the turf, supported by the Ali bin Ali group. We really enjoyed these races the last 3 days, and very, very tough for even eagle-eyed Mark to call the winner. I think both jockeys thought they'd won. Omar Hussein Al-Khatani in the Al-Shakab colours, on the stand side there, far side under a maximum all-out drive is Alouanaya in the hands of Abdullah Salim Al-Mari. It's been a very good couple of days for the Al-Maris. Inseparable at the line, but just Al-Jassasaya got there by a nose. Arc de Triomphe meeting, which last year was held at Chantilly in France. So we start with number 1, Abu Al-Abiad. Trained by Eric Lamartinel in the United Arab Emirates and bidding to give jockey Gérald Lavranche his second win this afternoon here at Al Rayyan. A horse who's fast attaining legendary status is number 2, Al Mortajez. Julien Auger rides the horse looking for the Triple Crown for Al Shakab Racing and Thomas Forcy. Number 3 is Basel, one of 3 representatives in the race for Julian Smart and Al Shahania Farms, who took the race last year with Gazwan. Number 4 is the British representative, Dotha Athbar, a first British representative in an Arabian race here in Qatar, trained in Newmarket in the UK by Phil Collington and ridden by Eddie Pedrosa. Number 5 is last year's winner Gazwan, who took advantage of a strong pace to beat Al Mortajez in the 2016 edition of the Emir's Sword. Can he land back-to-back runnings of this race? Number 6 is Laft Nethar, another one for Thomas Forcy and Al Shakab Racing. And number 7 is the third part of the Forcy-Al Shakab combination. Gina, as we move on to numbers 8 through 15.
Number 8 is Radan, who's the first of 2 representatives for Oman. This one trained by Ahmed Abdullah Al-Mazuki. Asad Al-Sayabi will take the ride. Number 9 is Sniper de Monalo. Helal Al-Alawi from the United Arab Emirates is the trainer, and Pat Cosgrave, the jockey on board, a horse who has some good form recently in Abu Dhabi. Number 10 was a winner on this card last year, Spaghetti, a former winner of His Highness the Emir's Silver Sword, Jassim Ghazali, the trainer, and Harry Bentley, the man on board. Number 11 is Taif for Alban Demure in the famous Umquan Silks. Olivier Pellier looking for another win this afternoon. Number 12 is Tefkir for Jassim Ghazali, another runner for Qatar's leading trainer, JP Guillenbert on board in the famous Mr. Khalifa bin Shail Al Kuwari Silks. Number 13 is Zakur for Faisal Abdullah Al Sanadi, the second of the Omani runners this afternoon. Al Motasem Al Balushi takes the ride. Number 14 is Ibraz. Alan Munro rides for Julian Smart, last year's winning trainer. And completing the field of 15, a second runner for Alban Demure in the form of Sihab in the Umquan Silks, Christian Demuro, the jockey.
For those trainers that are based locally here in Qatar, this is a hugely, hugely important race. It is the $1 million Emir's Sword, and it is a rematch between Al Mortajez and Gazwan from last year. Very few people believed, Gina, that Al Mortajez could be beaten in this race 12 months ago, but beaten he was, partly because the Al Shahania team set a strong gallop with their 2 pacemakers, and that rather played against Al Mortajez. But not to be outdone today, Thomas Forcy himself is running 3 for Al Shakab in a bid to foil those tactics.
It's going to be fascinating to see how the race unfolds with several representatives from the leading stables here in Qatar, and of course international representatives as well. A first runner for UK-based Philip Collington in the form of number 4, Dossa Athbar. And number 2, Al Mortajez, is certainly the one they've all got to beat and will be, no doubt, the popular winner here with our crowd at Al Rayyan Racecourse.
And a postscript to our previous race, His Highness the Emir's Trophy, is that connections have confirmed that the next target for the runaway winner, Chopin, will be the Dubai Shima Classic on the 25th of March at Meydan. So we wish him well there to fly the flag, both for Bahrain and for this Qatar Emir's Sword Festival. So runners heading out onto the track then for the most prestigious race for purebred Arabians, sponsored by Total E&P Qatar. It is His Highness the Emir's Sword, and it'll be called once again by Mark Johnson.
The grey and blue sleeves, Dossa Athbar, number 4, and Eddie Pedrosa. In the blue with the grey stars and the white sleeves, Sniper de Monlo, Pat Cosgrave. White with the blue hollow box, Spaghetti number 10, Harry Bentley. Maroon with the white spots, white cap, Tafe number 11, Mount of Olivier Pellier. White with the blue hollow box, blue cap, if Tefkir number 12, Jean-Pierre Guillaumbert. Silver with the gold cap is number 6, Laft Nethar and Marvin Surland. In the beige with the black sleeves and cap is Zakur number 13 and Al-Multasem Al-Balushi. Blue with the white stars and the blue and white starred cap is Ebraz number 14, Alan Monroe. Then the maroon with the white spots and the matching cap is Sahab number 15 and Christian De Muro. A field of 15 with no changes for the $1 million US. His Highness the Emir Sword, Grade 1 over 2,400 metres. And the runners now making their way to the start.
All the horses taking the way to the starting gate. 2,400 meters for the Amir Sword 2017. So the runners.
So the horses now making their way across to the 2,400 metres starting point. There we take a look at Basil, who is being followed across to the starting point by Zakur. All of them seem to be going down quite well to the starting point.
إذن 15 جواد ينطلقون بعد قليل مجريات السيف الذهبي برعاية توتال. هنا تجمع الجياد أمام بوابات الانطلاق. The grey jockey with the yellow cap, left Nidar with Marvin Surland by Majd Al Arab. And horse number 14, Ibraz for Shahaniya, the blue and white stars. رقم 15 سحاب لمزرعة مقرن بتدريب السيد البان ديميول.
Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the presentation for the best turned out for this feature race of the afternoon. And we're delighted to have $1,500 as the prize, generously donated by Al Shakab and Louise Brassey to make the presentation to our winning recipient of the best turned out. It was number 1, Al-Bayat. And our congratulations to Rihan Al-An, the winning groom. Congratulations to the best turned out, horse number 1 in our Emir's Sword.
With the maroon cap. The maroon cap will be Al-Murtajiz for Shagab Racing, Thomas Forsey, and the jockey Julian Oich. Falah Al-Bugnaim, the Qatari jockey with the white cap, the grey jockey, Mutraq, by Amr Amma Samari. The blue and white will be Tafkir by Newman, ridden by GB Gamber. And here is the chestnut horse, أبو الأبيض. تعود ملكيته لسمو الشيخ خليفة بن زايد النهيان رئيس دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. مشاركة دولية في سيف سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى. جواد رقم 3 باسل عامر وسامرة للشحانية سمو الشيخ محمد بن خليفة الثاني. وجوليان سمولز في التدريب، ماركو مونتاريسو في التدريب. شعار الأحمر the red jockey will be horse number 1 the chestnut horse. رداد بالأورنج جواد رقم 8 رداد القادم من سلطنة عمان الشقيقة. جواد رقم 5 غزوان الفائز والمرشح الأقرب للفوز والتصنيف الأعلى 124. عفوا التصنيف الأعلى والمرتجز هورس نمبر 2 134. جوليان سمارت مدرب غزوان ومدرب جهاد سمو الشيخ محمد بن خليفة الثاني. The Maroon jockey, the first one in the starting gate with the Maroon Cup. سحاب لألبان ديميول كريستيان ديور. شحانية في بوابات الانطلاق the Blue Cup للشحانية هورس نمبر 14 إبراز أليم مونرو اون بورد. مسافة 2400 متر توتال برعاية توتال هذا السيف الذي سوف ينطلق في الريان بارك على الأراضي العشبية. سيد هاري هاربرت يطلع معنا على الشاشة، مسؤول أو مدير سباقات الشاقب ريسينج على الأعصاب. هورس نمبر 7 مطرق عامر ماسمري فالح البغني من بورد كتاري جوكي. أبو الأبيض with a red jockey in the starting gate for His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. They are ready to run for the Amir Sword 2017. So, ready to run and they're off and racing. أيها المتابعون الكرام 2017 سيف سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى حفظه الله ورعاه. هذه الشعارات 15 شعار ينطلق ويتنافس منافسة قوية جدا لمنافسات الخيل العربية الأصيلة على سيف سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى. The Grey Jockey with the Yellow Cup left نظر باي مجد العرب in front مع مارفن سورلاند ينطلق بالمركز الأول. يأتينا في المركز الثاني أيها المتابعون الكرام هنالك التقدم من قبل باسل سلالة عامر والسمرة ماركو مونتاريسو عند السكند على المركز الثاني الجواد رقم 3. بينما المركز الرابع هنالك ذا جراي جوكي اجين اولسو ذا مارون كاب المرتجز للشقب ريسينج في المركز الثالث. بينما المركز الرابع تدخل من قبل جواد سباجيتي سنوبي سلالة سنوبي هاري بنتلي بورد على المركز الرابع في سيف سيدي امير البلاد المفدى حفظه الله ورعاه. طايف ياتينا ايضا مرشح قوي في سيف سيدي الامير بالمارون جوكي شعار سمو الشيخ عبد الله بن خليفه الثاني ينطلق بقياده اوليفيه بيليه. انطلاق الطايف سلاله جميله وعامر اخو الافحل. هذا اخو الافحل ايها المتابعون الكرام. نعود الى الصداره الى المركز الاول. تغير الصداره لصالح سمو الشيخ محمد بن خليفه الثاني بانطلاقه الجواد ايها المتابعون الكرام. باسل ينطلق مع ماركو مونتاريسو. بينما المرتجز يتدخل from the far side with a grey jockey and maroon cap. ينطلق إلى المركز الأول المرتجز سلالة داحس وجوليان أويج أنا فرنت بالمركز الأول. تدخل من قبل الجواد اللي هو إبراز أيضا يتدخل للشحانية. بينما غزوان قادم هنا في المركز الثالث. المارون جوكي طايف على المركز الثاني خطوة بخطوة. شوف الزرق من الفار سايد. ان المركز الاول لجري جوكي. انطلاق موفق الى سيف سيدي امير البلاد المفدى. الشمال ولا الشحانيه ولا لوسيل. فعلا ايها المتابعون الكرام شوف ذا جري جوكي وذا جري هورس المرتجز ان فرنت. بينما هنا ابراز عامر ماسمرين ذا سكند طايف ان ذا ثيرد. انطلاق سيف سيدي امير البلاد المفدى. ذا مارون جوكي فروم ذا فار سايد هي لوكينج فورورد فور ذا شوت. بينما هنا إبراز عامر ماسمري أليم مونرو he will win the Amir Sword 2017. فعلا هورس نمبر 14 إبراز عامر ماسمري أليم مونرو he won the Amir Sword. فعلا أيها المتابعون الكرام سباق قوي جدا. خطفت للشحانية سيف أمير البلاد المفدى إلى الشحانية إلى سمو الشيخ محمد بن خليفة الثاني بسباق جميل جدا 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 للخيل العربية الأصيلة. المرتجز في خبركان طايف في خبركان. الشحانية the blue jockey with the white stars he won the sword.
So His Highness the Emir sword. $1 billion Emmys. Winner was in 14 Emirates. Do stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, because in a few moments' time, after we've spoken to the connections, we will be beginning the prize giving for the silver sword, the sword, and the Emir's trophy. Julian Smart, the winning trainer, was a very happy man. He's just debriefing the other jockeys who contributed to the win. You might have heard a loud roar from Julian, and he's now with Gino.
Julian, we saw how much that meant to you. Sum up how you're feeling.
You do not understand how much that means to me.
Emotional time. And now tell us a little bit about this horse, because as Nick mentioned, he is the progressive horse, the one that there could be even more to come from. Did you know before the race that he was your biggest chance?
No, look, Gazwan was the favourite, but you cannot give this horse 6 kilos. I'm telling you, this is a superstar. I told everybody from the beginning, we got unlucky over a mile 2 starts ago. We were unlucky again last time out when he hit the front too soon. I just said to Alan, look, make sure that over this trip and over the pace they're going to go, you've got to use the weight to your advantage. And boy, did he ever. What a great ride, what a great little horse.
And what a pace they did go. That very much played into his strengths.
Yeah, look, I mean, the others, you know, they used the same tactics as me, so I don't know if they were cheating as well as I was last year, but hey, you know, we've won the race again. So, listen, I've got some very good horses over a mile and a half. They really are. And it's just very, very disappointing for me that the program for the Arabians, that's the only mile and a half race there is. You know, there needs to be more of it. We need to move away from sprint races for the Arabs, because they're not bred for that. They're not designed for it. We need more longer races, and I hope in the future, Doha at least, maybe will set the trend and start having longer races for them.
This, as Nick mentioned, is the most prestigious race for purebred Arabians in the world. Where do you go from here? What next for this horse?
Well, look, you know, it's all about the Triple Crown right now for the big yards like ourselves. And whoop, you wouldn't kick me, would he? He's my own horse.
Careful, please, careful, please.
He's emerged unscathed, but where next?
Yeah, look, I got to speak to Sheikh Mohammed first, see what we want to do for the rest of the season. But for me, the mile is his absolute minimum, but at Goodwood, it's possible, you know, it probably rides a little bit longer than a mile, so we'll probably aim him at the Triple Crown. Why not? You know, that's what it's all about now. Somebody wants to be the first winner of the Triple Crown, so why not him? You know, let's see what happens.
Well done. Congratulations, Julian.
Thank you very much.
And the winning.
they're off and
His
racing.
Highness the Emir Sword of 2017, and they got away to a very level break. Roused along is Basil towards the outside of Al Mortajes, who's very prominent, and now it's one of his pacemakers, Laft Nethar, who will come and claim the lead. So it is Laft Nethar who has gone on to Al Mortajes with the maroon cap, and on that one's outside is Basil. Those are the first three. The one who had to be taken right back off heels as they went round the turn was Abu Alabiad, who almost clipped heels. At the back of the field is Radad in the early stages. Another one who had to go very wide to avoid traffic problems in the early part was Sahab. So they come up the home straight for the first time in His Highness the Emir's Sword, and the leader is Laft Nethar. Towards the outside it is Basil who's racing in second, and the horse who seeks the Triple Crown, Al Mortajes, is perfectly placed in third position early in the hands of Julien Auger. Then towards the inside in fourth is Spaghetti as they spin away from the stands. Tafe is racing in fifth. Towards the inside is Ebraz, who is in sixth position for Britain, is Dossa Athbar. He is now in seventh. Gazwan is in eighth, and he's travelled well to this point as now they begin to make the run down the back straight, and it looks as though the pace has dropped off now. They're beginning to concertina up in front. They went hard for the first third of the race. They've slowed up here, and now Al Mortajes has to go out a little bit wide to try and get clear sailing as he has the two pace setters coming right back into his lap. So it's now Basil on the outside of Laft Nethar. These are the first two, but he can wait no more, and Al Mortajes and Julien Auger, with just less than 1,000 metres to go, has allowed the champion to stride on. The winner 2 years ago, Al Mortajes, now has another 900 metres to go if he's going to take his Triple Crown, and giving chase in second is Tafe, as now the field to begin to get strung out. Gazwan begins to make his move around the outside. He's three deep on the outside of Ebraz, and they really have got strung out here as Al Mortajes has thrown it down to them with that massive move midway down the back stretch. In second is Ebraz and Alan Munro. Gazwan is back in third and driven. Tafe towards the inside is in fourth, and then Spaghetti in fifth, but it is Al Mortajes who is digging, but he's being tackled on both wings. Here on the outside is Ebraz, and Ebraz now is breaking the heart of Al Mortajes, and it is Ebraz for Julian Smart and Alan Munro, and Ebraz has taken the Emir Sword. Tight for second between...
In silver medal position, please once again show your appreciation for Saudi Arabia, for Abdullah Al-Shabati. And in gold medal position, representing Qatar, many congratulations to our winner, Sheikh Ali bin Hamad Al Thani. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to remain upstanding as we play the Qatar national anthem. Please, once again, show your appreciation for your winner for Qatar, Sheikh Ali bin Hamad Al Thani. And very shortly, gentlemen, I'd like to ask you to stay just where you are, and the presentation party will arrive. The prizes will be presented by the Emir of Qatar, His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and alongside him will be Mr. Hamad bin Abdul Rahman Al Attaya, the President of the Qatari Equestrian Federation. And His Highness will now make the presentations in the company of Mr. Hamad bin Abdul Rahman Al Attaya, the President of the Qatari Equestrian Federation. First of all, to Tasir Demisroy from Turkey, and to Abdullah Al-Shabati from Saudi Arabia, a silver medalist. And a special moment for Qatar, and the gold medalist Sheikh Ali bin Hamad Al Thani, who is enjoying such an illustrious career, wins the CSI 5-star show jumping event. And this event, of course, would not have been possible without the sponsorship of the institutions who have led their support to this event. And His Highness Sheikh Tamim and Mr. Al Attaya will now make a special presentation to the sponsors. And first of all, I'd like to welcome Ali Ahmed Al-Kuwari, the CEO of the Qatar National Bank.
So we move on to the presentation for the Al Sabiq races. We've not only enjoyed great sport on the track for the thoroughbreds and the purebred Arabians, but some thrilling finishes to our Al Sabiq races. And we make the presentation now to the jockey who finished in 4th place.
Yeah, so Sheikh Tamim and Mr. Al-Attaya presenting to the sponsors. Ali Ahmed Al-Kuwari, CEO of Qatar National Bank, Ibrahim Jassem Al-Othman, CEO of United Development Company, Mohammed Abdul Karim Al-Amadi, CEO of Al-Amadi Enterprises, and Mr. Osama Abdullah Al-Abdul Ghani, Chairman of Abdul Ghani and Brothers Company. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your support of the show jumping section of this His Highness the Emir's Sword Festival.
Well, His Highness is also going to make the presentation for our Al Sabiq riders in the company of His Excellency Mr. Isa Al Muhannadi, Chairman of QREC, and Nasser Sharidi Al Kabi, the General Manager here at the Qatar Racing and Equestrian Club. In 4th position in the Al Sabiq, Mohammed Abdullah Tayez Al Jumaili. In 3rd position, Rashid Ali Mohammed Al Mari. Your Al Sabiq runner-up 2017 is Mohammed Abdullah Saeed Juma. And Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Al Sabiq 2017 is Abdullah Mubarak Abdullah Al Mahaid. Now, it's also a first at this His Highness the Emir's Sword Festival. We had a new race we enjoyed yesterday for Qatari riders, for up-and-coming young talent. And His Highness now makes the presentation to those riders, starting with in 3rd place. Abdullah Agadam Al-Mari. In 2nd place, Rashid Ali Al-Saq. And the winner of the Qatari Riders Thoroughbred Handicap 2017, Abdullah Hazam Al-Saq. Now, we've also been treated to some wonderful action from our miniature ponies and young riders of the future race. And we're delighted to make the presentation now to those jockeys. Starting with the winner of the Riders of the Future race. On board Al Jassasaya, Omer Hussein Al Katani. And it was a thrilling finish and just touched off into 2nd place, albeit giving a wonderful performance in the process. Our congratulations to the runner-up, Abdullah Salam Mar Al-Rami. In 3rd place, Mubarak Hassan Al-Mutwi. And our congratulations go to all of those participating in the Riders of the Future race. Salmeen Khalid Al-Suwaidi. And what a great performance from all 7 of our Riders of the Future. Our thanks go to our sponsors of this race, without whom it would not be possible. His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Saud Al Thani, Chairman of the Board of Directors, DAAM. We extend our thanks also to His Excellency Sheikh Nawaf Nasser bin Khaled Al Thani, Chairman of Nasser bin Khaled Holdings. And finally, to Mr. Salman Abdullah Al-Abdulghani Al-Abdulghali, Chairman of Horizon Automobiles, the exclusive agent of Aston Martin here in Qatar.
So, Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the prize ceremony for the Emir's Silver Sword. And I'd like to welcome up onto the stage Mr. Mohammed Abdul Karim Al Amadi from Al Amadi Enterprises. His Excellency Issa Al Mahanaladi and Nasser Sharida Al Kabi remain with us. And congratulations to the winning rider of Ganas, Gerald Avranches. And now the winning trainer, Hadi Al Ramzani. And receiving the winning owner's trophy, representatives from Al Jarayan Stud. The Silver Sword, $250,000 US, going the way of AJS Ganas.
And we move on to the presentation for His Highness the Emir's Trophy, a Group 1 worth $1 million US. The winner was Chopin, and His Highness now makes the presentation to the winning jockey, Alberto Sana. And he is joined on stage by our sponsor, Juan Carlos Capelli, Vice President and Head of International Marketing for Longines. And our congratulations also go to our winning trainer from Bahrain, Abdullah Kuwaiti. And finally, congratulations to the winning owner of Chopin, winner of the Emir's Trophy 2017, Mr. Mayor Ibrahim Lutfala. And our thanks to Longines, Mr. Juan Carlos Capelli, the Vice President, and our winning owner, receiving not only a fabulous trophy, but also a very special Longines watch.
And now on to the presentation for His Highness the Emir's Sword, and Alan Monroe, the winning rider of Ibraz, receiving his trophy from His Highness, who's alongside Monsieur Guillaume Chalmin, the Managing Director of Total E&P. And for the second consecutive year, please welcome the winning trainer of Ibraz, Julian Smart. And like Ghazwan last year, Ibraz raced in the royal blue and white starred colours of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Thani, who also bred this colt by Amma. And congratulations to His Highness and all his team at Al Shahania Studs. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the His Highness the Emir's Sword 2017, Ibraz. And our thanks once again to our sponsors, Total E&P Qatar, and to Monsieur Chalmin for your continued support of the event. Your Highness, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation ceremony for the Emir's Sword 2017 Thank you for your support and attendance over the 3 days. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here again in 12 months' time.
إذا مشاهدينا الكرام، كنا معكم في نقل مباشر من نادي السباق الفروسية، حيث شرف حضرة صاحب السمو الشيخ تميم بن حمد الثاني أمير البلاد المفدى مهرجان سباق الخيل على جائزة وسيف سموه، كما توج الشيخ علي بن خالد الثاني بسيف بطولة حضرة صاحب السمو أمير البلاد المفدى لقفز الحواجز. وفاز الجواد شوبن بجائزة سباق حضرة صاحب السمو أمير البلاد المفدى للخيل المهجنة الأصيلة الفئة الأولى، فيما كان سيف سباق حضرة صاحب السمو أمير البلاد المفدى من نصيب الجواد إبراز. إذا مشاهدينا الكرام، شكرا جزيلا لكم على حسن المتابعة، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.